When you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change.
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome into the Dan Levely Show. Another Sunday. Happy Sunday to everyone out there. Weekend's come and gone, and it's the Dan Levely Show right here. And just real quick, I just want to give a real quick shout out to Netflix for their single Go. It is our official theme song for the Dan Levely Show for 2025. So go download that. It's on Spotify and all your major platforms out there. But with that said, today's guest they just released an album called Grown Men, and they are gaining recognition in the hip hop scene with their 2024 album called Extraterrestrial. I don't know too much about this group, but maybe that'll change today. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, please put your hands together for Third Eye Trybe. What's up? What's up, everyone?
What up, man? You all right?
Tribe.
Yeah.
We in there like swimwear.
What's up? How's it going?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and take a few seconds to introduce yourselves to the people out there.
I'm your homie Jay.
I'm Dirty B.
I'm Knight, and we are Third Eye Trybe.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, we all from Michigan, but different parts. But we mainly Detroit area.
Nope.
Yeah.
I grew up in Florida. I moved here about 2008. Third Eye Trybe kind of came together a couple years ago, and we've been grinding ever since. You know what I mean?
Facts.
All right, cool. Yeah. How did you guys like this become a group? Like you said, you're from Florida, but you two are from Michigan. So how did you guys all of a sudden just get together and be like, we want to create a group?
Well, we were all solo rappers, and Dirty B was a producer and engineer, and we would all just meet up together and just write and hang out together. And eventually, because we were already writing together, we were just like, we might as well just like,
made
put a name
sense
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at first, me and Jay, we had our a little like duo going on. And we had like a life-changing, fun time together on a vacation, and we came to the revelation that we have to do something bigger and different. So we decided to bring the powerhouse together, and Third Eye Trybe.
It was like a third eye opening experience.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so we just kind of that stuck. And we've been a tribe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've been a tribe for a while. Before it had a name, we were a tribe.
Before it had a name, for sure. Yeah, definitely. So, we just 3 artists that came together and knew what we had to do,
Yeah, also, we have very similar, ideas of what we want to get done. Even though we have very different tastes and stuff like that, we have very the same drive and focus.
That's a fact.
Right. Okay. So how old were you guys when you get when you guys all met up? Like how long have you been inside in the game?
I've known Jay for sure for 13 years. I've known Knight for 7. Right? When did that?
Nah, we've probably been about 8. It's probably been about 8.
Because Knight has been so close and mutual friends that he kind of like I don't want to get into the exact reason, but he got on a track that I was gonna mix, and I was like, you know what, I want to get on this track too. And then he hit me up about the verse, and that was it. It was
chemistry after that. Yeah, he would just be, in the studio producing for a lot of people I know. One of these rappers in the scene that I was already in kind of put us together. And shout out Saint B. Saint B kind of made the connection and was like, yo, you should go link with Dirty B. He's already doing the production you like. He can keep up with your pace. You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably the best move for you. And it was, it just made sense after that. So then we started working together, and like he said, him and Jay already had, something that they were, testing the waters with. So it was like, it only made sense once I came in.
Yeah, because a lot of it was like trial and error. Yeah. And once
how long ago would you say that was?
I say that was about 7 years ago.
And then we've been tried for
3 years. 3
years.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but it took us a while to get exactly what we wanted to debut to the public as us.
And see, like, when we did Extraterrestrial, that was one of the older songs. That's actually a single and not an album. So New Era was the album that we collectively came together and did, and that's our debut album. And that that features Stevie Stone and Astray and Suits Mace and Shoe Gang.
Yeah,
and all the production by Dirty B. And that album's gained us the traction.
And we got our foot in the door.
Yeah, they got our foot in the door as a group. Because as solo artists, we had already made a name.
Yeah, each one of us had like some fans.
Yeah.
But they weren't like, a lot of it was other artists that we worked with that respected us. But once we started doing this thing, people started seeing the vibes.
The vibes.
And we'd leave and people would just be like, Tribe?
They want us to come back now. It's a different feel.
When they demand you, that's like, what? We got to definitely go back there and show our ass off, don't we?
Nice. I say all the time, the best compliment is when we get on stage and they be like, damn, I got to follow that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because we like to put 1,000% into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's only one night of a weekend.
That's it.
You got
the
2 more
only
days.
time you might see us, you know what I'm saying, is that one night. So we want to leave you with something to remember us by.
We might break a damn ankle in that
bitch.
So yeah, when I first saw you guys were at the Party at the Pavilion here in Midland, Michigan.
Yep.
So that's what I saw you guys perform, and I was like, they're pretty damn good. So that's kind of what caught my ear on you guys, and then I've been slowly mixing your tracks into my playlist on Spotify, and I was like, you know what, this guy's. I think Knight was the one that got a hold of me like a while back, saying, "Do you have any openings?" And I was like, kind of booked up until the summer, and blah 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 blah. Things got in the way, and then all of a sudden, I think like 2 weeks ago, he pops up in my messages again. He's like, "Hey, do you have some room?" And I was like, "Actually, yeah, I do."
How we do.
Yeah, we just want to network and connect with everybody that we possibly can.
Everybody, man. Everybody.
It's nothing but positive vibes, man. We trying to build something together that we can share with the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the more. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Oh, go ahead. Oh no, you're gonna say something. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was saying the more that we do it now, it just seems like the more connections we make and people become a part of the tribe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We call all our fans like tribesmen and tribeswomen. You know what I'm saying? We out here. We it's all about unity, bro. It's all about coming together. You know what I'm saying? At least for us. Yeah. Like we did the rapping where we was trying to be, you know what I'm saying, top dogs. And don't get me wrong, we definitely gonna rap like that.
Yeah,
we definitely gonna rap like that. But we definitely know about what it takes to get there. Is it take people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It takes to that humbling point, that ego death. You know what I mean? It takes opening your mind to more than just what you think you know as right. You know what I'm saying? Now we making music that we probably wouldn't have made individually.
No,
you know what
sure.
I mean? And I think that's what Third Eye Trybe really
That's what it's about.
that's what it's about.
Nice. Now you said you guys worked with like Astray and Stevie Stone. How was that? Because Stevie Stone's like one of my favorite independent artists out there. So how was working with him?
So that's actually
we actually opened for him, and because he was running the show and the tour himself that he was on, we talked to him directly at the show, and just after we performed and he performed, we just got in touch again and asked him to do the song, and he was down for it.
Yeah. And the experience itself was great. Like he was a cool dude, always,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying,
Yes,
giving
he was
game.
awesome.
He always giving gems. Him and Dirty, them dudes, they talk like we talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's like
so the
he's
show
fam for sure.
The show that Jay's referring to, that one night before any of us really got on, we were kind of in the parking lot, and you know how it is when you're at a show and you're
I'm
an
talking
artist.
about the Stevie Stone show.
Oh, Stevie Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we opened for Stevie Stone.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Astray.
Nah, he was talking about Astray.
Oh yeah, so Astray, we did a show a while back at the Ritz, and he was in the parking lot, and when artists are in the parking lot, you always start a cipher.
Do little raps. You know what I'm saying?
And I guess I made some type of impression because when we were at the party at the pavilion, I walked up, I'm like, Astray, what's up, bro? You remember me at all? Probably not. He was like, spit something. It took me 4 bars. He was like, yeah, motherfucker, I've been looking for you. Yeah, so now, to be honest with you, he's definitely a great person to have in the corner because he's definitely put us on to a lot of content shit.
Yeah,
he's part of the tribe for sure.
I fuck with Astray heavy, bro.
Straight part of the tribe, no doubt.
If we had to start how in Risk, you have this different states, different factions. If we started like a Michigan against everybody, he'd definitely be
he'd be on our squad.
For sure. The firing squad.
Right. Like Michigan versus everybody. Yeah, I see that. I have a lot of artists a lot of guests that are on, that are also artists, obviously, and some of them are from California, Arizona, New Jersey, Texas, Florida, blah blah blah, and they all say they're so impressed with the Midwest, how Michigan and Indiana and Ohio, how all the artists come together and help each other out, and you don't see that across the nation. You see pretty much cutthroat.
Yeah, and definitely not in Florida. Where I'm from, that shit don't happen.
Right.
The artists don't necessarily hate on each other, but nobody's gonna help nobody get to the next level.
It's that crabs in the bucket.
It's that crab in the bucket mentality. They'd rather pull you down than watch you climb. You know what I'm saying? It'll never be different until it's different. You know what I'm saying? The rappers out there, ain't no camaraderie like that.
I think a thing that the tribe is trying to promote in a big way is there's 2 types of mentalities. There's the feast and the famine mentality. Yep. And the famine mentality is, if I give that guy some, I have less. If I give him some, I have less. Rather than the feast mentality is I got stuffing, he's got turkey, he's got ham. We got a feast.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? We got music, you got a venue, you got a DJ. Fuck, we're doing things.
We're doing things.
And
teamwork.
Teamwork. Yep. Teamwork.
Yeah, it's crazy because you don't see that anywhere else. Just around here, it's all pretty much just collaborations.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the artists that you see that are in cahoots have been doing that shit together for 10 years.
Some years, yeah.
Decades of
It take the trial and error, like Dirty said. You know what I mean? It take the trial and error. When me and Jay met, we ain't know we was gonna be compatible enough. You know what I'm saying? When me and Dirty met, we ain't know it was gonna work to the point where
it is
now. But we opened our mind to it, though.
To be honest with you, this guy, he makes it quiet, but he don't want to hold it together, though.
That's the one.
To be honest with you, there's been so many, because I have a tendency of getting overstimulated and out of control. And Night very similar, and Jay's always like
Yep. chill out.
Dial it back in.
Chill out.
What the fuck you guys doing? Don't feed the aliens.
Chill it out.
Someone's gotta be aware of what's going on.
That's a fact. Nah, we're just impulsive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're Tauruses. We're impulsive beings. You know what I mean? Like,
and he's the wrangler.
he's the wrangler.
Yeah, he's got to keep a cattle prod and a blunt.
Yep.
Right.
My birthday was 2 days ago. You know what I mean? Like, I'm stubborn as can be.
Yeah, mine's coming up.
Honestly, when this was presented, I told Jay and Dirty, I don't know. We shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we should. And then, like he said, the experience that when we went out of town and we went in Virginia and we seen different things and the way other people was moving, it let us know that we could do what we needed to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because learning from other people's mistakes is probably the best.
That's the best advice ever. That's the best game-changing advice ever.
Yeah, when you see a bunch of people like scattered brain can't pull together, you're like,
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah, because it's really nice to have like with you with your podcast. I'm sure over the course of its existence, you've probably built up a good network of people that you could do some things.
Oh, I've heard Dan's name in a lot of circles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for sure,
they definitely talk about Dan in a lot of circles, and it's not just Central. It's really not. It's not just Central Michigan at all.
No.
And that's kind of where we're at. Like, we just came back from Massachusetts not 3 weeks ago. You know what I mean? We was out there. We go anywhere in the United States that they'll
come to
put
Alaska.
us on the stage, right?
Our rider is $300.
You know what I mean?
We'll drive to Alaska.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give us an igloo and $300. We're there.
Yeah, that's a fact. Spot to crash.
And that's just for gas.
Yep, that's it. That's all we're using that for.
Yep.
And we'll use our own money for everything else.
Yeah, we'll get our own hotels and igloos.
Yep, we'll do all
whatever
that.
we need.
It'd be kind of cold up in Alaska. I've always wanted to go there, though.
Facts.
Hey, shit, I'm down to go to Hawaii. Oh, I ain't swimming though, so we're gonna have to give me a boat ticket.
You're stupid.
No, man, no, for real though. We wanna go everywhere. We wanna go to Paris. We wanna go to Japan.
Everywhere.
You know,
Sorry about that,
the world is ours for the taking.
Sorry about that, guys. I have a button on my mouse that if I press it, it goes back to the previous screen. So I'm not gonna
Yeah, oh, good.
So my bad. But go ahead with what you were saying. With the whole Alaska thing.
We have plans to go everywhere that we could possibly go to spread the word.
Yeah, the Tribe's message is worldwide. That's our title track for the debut album. It's Tribe Worldwide.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And
kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. You know what I mean? It is.
No, it's manifestation. You know, if you believe yourself to be capable of great things and you focus on that shit,
we know we are.
I know what I'm trying to do. I've been in this shit for too long to not try to make something of it.
Like I tell the Tribe all the time, we are the best at what we do, and you shouldn't deviate from that. You already know what you're capable of. Like, there's not a better producer than Dirty B in this level, in this realm right now. Let him talk. Let him talk. But my dog he's number one. There's no one better.
I wish. No,
there's
man.
no one better.
No, it is the thing though. Like, if you want to make that type of rap, you know, like that type of hip hop, like Eminem, Hopsin, Busta Rhymes, you can't just think like a normal person.
Yeah, you gotta think like you the best.
You the GOAT.
Yeah, you gotta think like you the best. Even if you're humble, even if you're like nice about it, you still gotta recognize what your skill level is and how you've applied yourself.
But I feel like that about all my people.
But I feel like that just ties in with the manifestation, is where if you just think like you're the best, then
it's gonna happen.
But you almost present it. It's almost like it's cocky almost.
Yeah.
But it's just a level of confidence that
Yeah,
a shadow of a doubt. What we do,
you know
we
what
do
you're
the best.
capable of.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Yeah, when you know you're capable of it.
Yeah, no, I feel like there's been so many times where we've gone to events and there's so many different personalities scattered across the stage and not a lot of them are talking. But after, you know, we get up there and try to, you know, juice up the crowd a little bit, then afterwards we all compare notes. You know what I'm saying? Like, those people get a little something out of that too. You know what I'm saying? As much as we do, because we've met some people like out of state, like Milkweed and people like that we've like, You know what I'm saying? Like grown,
develop relationships.
Yeah, relationships with that we didn't even think it was possible. Drew Hack.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I feel like all of the people that we mentioned, Stray even, you know what I'm saying? Stevie Stone, like all these people, they are greats in their field of what they doing. They are undefeated in what they do. You know what I'm saying? Tribe is undefeated in what Tribe does. You know what I mean? Like Dan is undefeated in the Dan Levely show. You know what I'm saying? On the podcast round. That's how I feel. Right. And if my people feel the same way, then we winning. I don't need the whole world to say it. I know that the whole world's gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? I already know. So it's like once it's there, it's there.
Oh, another thing that like we are not saying do drugs, kids. That's bad for you. But also another thing that's brought us together is we've had some great like trips together with psilocybin that we've like.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't get more connected than laughing so hard your temples hurt together.
Yep.
Watching American Pie all the way through all of them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We've dipping your feet in the ocean while speaking to the universe. You know what I'm saying? And those kind of things.
The same.
Because look, being in the studio. Yeah, being in the studio is half as important as getting the time together to enjoy things. Because that's when we write the best.
That's what we're writing about is what we do outside the studio.
Yep. If we didn't experience it, we couldn't write it.
Right. Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? You got to go experience the thing.
Like, and sometimes, what's it called? Not synchronicity, what's it called? Serendipity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, if you guys don't mind, I'll tell the Virginia story.
You tell the Virginia story.
Okay, so
brought us together.
All right, so
we told it on the Catch My Live radio.
I'll try to sum it up best I can. So, we got to Virginia and we got pulled over for a very stupid thing. Speeding. And
it's not stupid. It's speeding.
It was like 5 miles an hour over. All right, but anyways. So the guy's like, "Oh, you guys are from Michigan. Your car matches the description, so we're just gonna hit you with the dog if you don't mind." We're like, "Sure, why not?" So, anyways,
long story short, they was looking for something else.
And he's like, "Well, all right, so
you ain't got that, but I gotta take this.
Yeah, I gotta take this. But hey, those chocolates are weed, right?" We're like, "Mm-hmm, sure is." So we get down to Virginia
to the beach.
Yeah, to the beach when the shrooms finally kick in.
Yep.
And it's so profound when you're just standing there looking in a direction where there's nothing.
It's just ocean.
Ocean.
It's just ocean.
Yeah, hearing the power of that motherfucker, and then
we got grounded. We was together.
Yeah,
there was nobody else to interrupt the trip. Nobody else on the beach. We was alone. It was beautiful. It was a serene experience.
Yeah, so serendipity is what
was definitely achieved.
Yeah, because like it just seemed like all those things were meant to lead to that moment on the beach, and then the afterwards when we went back and we were like, "This is gonna be a thing."
Yeah. But Jay put it in motion because Jay was like, we gotta take the chance.
Yeah.
Because again, I was against it. I was hesitant until that trip.
Yeah.
Once that trip happened,
because Jay said something.
I was like, I'm all in. Because we could have went down. Literally,
right.
We could.
It was at that point, yeah. Because Jay said probably like 2 or 3 years ago, he said, "This is it, all or nothing." Like, we can't be doing this when we're 50 without fucking some kind of some kind of something. Level, it can't be at this level at 50. You know what I'm saying? We all pushing towards 40.
So we leveled up.
Yeah, so and this level ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? We just got to our first
hold on.
We
We've done songs with people. And
hey, we've opened up for some great, but we got a lot to go. Yeah. But it does feel good to have what we have behind us.
Progress. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's good to make some progress.
Because the good and the bad. We've opened up for 5 people. We've opened up for none people.
Yep.
We've opened up for none people besides the bartender once.
Yep.
And then we've opened up for Ice Cube. Shit, packed to the gills.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Dude, the shows that
goes on.
Yeah, the shows that Harpo's. Dude, that
Keep Sneak. I've opened up for a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of things, man. We've done some things. Then we, as a group, have done Stevie Stone, Stray, fucking about to go out here and shoot with Seuss Mace, hopefully, for the track we got on the album with him.
That would be nice, yeah.
We already in talks.
Yeah. Nice.
We already in discussions. So. Yeah.
Now, you guys said that, like, all you guys had solo. You guys were all solo before you guys got together. Now, how was it how was it making a track together, and how does it compare to making a track while solo? Is it more difficult to do the whole thing together, or is it
Well,
a little easier?
when we were solo rappers, we would also collaborate a lot with each other just as solo rappers. So I don't think it was really anything different.
Any difference
than writing solo or anything.
Yeah, because it's not like a regular
It's just,
feature.
you just kind of have to write less. You just write half the song, and then the other guy will fill in the rest.
Okay.
I feel like it's a little difficulty to it.
Yeah, I mean, because
I think
we do most of our music together, but there is times where we do stuff remotely, but it's well planned.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
just.
I think because
Yeah.
we all have different kind of styles. I guess.
Yep.
If
That's
say
what I was gonna say.
Dirty B does something in the core of his style and sends it to me, and I'm kind of like, it's not exactly 100% my vibes, so I kind of gotta rack my brain to get it
In that style.
to get it to work.
Or the same goes where like Jay will like tongue twist. They really good with the chopping, and I'm not really.
He's still learning.
You know what I mean?
But
I'm
he's still
not
good. He's
not
good,
professional.
We'll
I can do
keep
it.
each other. We'll keep each other on each other's toes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this guy.
So it might make it a little.
And
more
the nice
difficult.
thing,
Yeah, I was about to say, this guy, dude, try matching him with the hook. You know how many times we've been like, I think this is the one. And then he'll be like, oh, but listen to this one. We're like,
Yeah, and I'm like, oh well.
I quit.
Yeah.
I quit. Where's Guitar Center? I'm taking my mics in. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, like, and I'm not just trying to brag him up either, because there was a time, remember, there was a time where he was doing things in
I was doing it, and he would say I was like stuck in that
like the same
melody.
melody. Yeah, and I was like,
I understand that it's catchy. I know what you're trying to do, but you're just
You've
gonna
done
get,
it
it's
before.
gonna
Yeah,
get
you've done it
redundant.
before.
It's gonna like,
since then he hasn't done the same anything.
now I'll never sing the same way again.
Yeah, it's dope because like he did a song solo called Bud Tender, and it was literally
Bartender.
Yeah,
It
Bartender.
was Bartender from T-Pain.
yeah, but
Just my twist on it. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
but when I listen to that, I'd much rather listen to that than Bartender because I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? That's like
Not yet. That's what I did it for.
Yeah, that's my
For the
theme
people
song.
that don't go to the bar.
You know how many people
You know what I mean?
have probably
Like, we don't
attempted to
drink.
do that? And
None of us drink, so
Yeah. Right.
I because when you remix a song, like you expect so many elements of the original. You're
that's a
like,
fact.
I hope this doesn't suck. And yours, in my opinion, is kind of like, look, I'm not a big ICP fan. I listened to him when I was younger, but after hearing Slim Anus and My Name Is, now I can't unhear those other lyrics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hi kids. Do you like anus? Do you want to see Dr. Dre fill up a butt for one chance to get famous? That's how I hear the beginning of the song now.
Yeah.
But so like with Knight being able to adapt that shit, I was just like, you know how many things we can do with that?
But that's because, again, growing up in Florida, that's one of the most, to me, there was nobody more influential in Florida than T-Pain.
He's just an awesome person
He's
from what I
just-
see.
The best. Again, when you're the best in your field of what you do, I've seen this man entertain with no auto-tune at all, and I've seen him do it with the auto-tune. And either way, he's been great.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, hats off. That's who literally we're trying to get, you know what I'm saying, to the point where we can do that on stage, you know what I'm saying, and bring that kind of show and energy, because that's what Tribe want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we want to bring a party, but we also need you to understand that we can rap. Like, we can rap.
No, that's what really brings us together though, is like despite of all of our crazy, because I'll listen to heavy metal and swing music. Jay loves some deep heavy trap, you know what I'm saying? Some like, you know what I'm saying? It's obviously strange music.
Yeah, hip hop. Yeah.
And in night, you know,
But
R&B.
I love R&B.
Yeah. So, but also when it comes to hip hop, we have so many linking similarities in what we like. Plus, we always try to challenge ourselves to be better than the people that we look up to.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though we'll never achieve that, like, I don't think I could beat Eminem, but he'll fucking know he rapped against me.
Yeah. If we was on the song, we'd keep up.
Yeah, I'll do my best. I'm gonna get slaughtered, but I ain't going down without a fight.
Exactly. And as long as you do that, I feel like you the best at the Third Eye Trybe show.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You got, because tribesmen,
That's what we do.
spear wielding,
Grown men.
hip hop lightning throwing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Grown men.
Grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? Like throw them Thor hammers. You know what I'm saying? No, we love, and you know sometimes.
We love this shit.
Yeah, sometimes when we link and make like a fucking dope ass bar, when we're trying to impress each other, like Jay will be sitting there like, oh, I know Dirty Girl. Fucking, you gonna say something when I hit this one? And I'll
Like,
do the same
remember
shit.
that? Jay shit's my favorite shit.
Jay has the best verse on Remember That.
That's a fact.
I mean, Astray, obviously murderous.
Murderous
You know
shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That song is just fun. Yeah. And the beat just matched the vibes so well. Yeah, that was fun, man. And obviously, anytime kicking it with somebody that you look up to lyrically is inspirational. You know, so anytime he answers a call from me, I'm like, I can't believe this is real.
Like, well, damn, you really picked up. Yeah, that's dope, really.
Yeah,
So,
it's very good.
Yeah, Stray's been on this show a couple of times. So.
Okay, cool. Cool. We gonna
Yeah,
have to
he's
go
actually
back
in my
and
intro.
check this out.
Yeah, he's actually in my intro. So. Well, yeah. Down a pot. Tuning in, thanks, sir. Yeah, you guys. I see you guys tuning in. I see the number. If you're tuning in, drop a comment. I'll drop it on the screen. But
any of our people tap in, man. Y'all know what it is. Tribe. Let's get some tribes in the comments.
Yeah, let's get some hashtag tribes.
Hashtag tribes in the comments, bro.
Do we gotta do what we do best?
What's up? Spit something.
Don't make me.
Spit something.
You can't make me. All right. Maybe. You really want me to spit something? All right.
Shit, here we go.
Lime green smoke in the air whenever I'm seen. My team turned a rhyme scheme to a crime scene. Godspeed. You really got me messed up, so you coming up missing like Tom Green's left nut. Yeah. I like people to laugh at me when I masturbate, so I've been the castaway. I just got back today. Right. My soul filled up with evil if you still fuck with people that can kill punks like real stuffed burritos. Ill fucking vato. You feel something hostile. $100 bills, put the pills up his nostril. It's so lame. The cocaine gives me nose pains. We're not going to afford the 40 the whole thing. What my God say? Why did you tell me, Padre? It's my way. My way is the highway. Literally, I get high that I sit in my driveway for 5 days, so they thought I committed suicide. Never mind. I think he's fine. He just high as hell. I'm surprised you're still alive. Can you drive yourself to the hospital to get yourself a drug screen until they see the credits for a movie in my bloodstream?
NYTE, not your typical MC. Let them cook what's beef when I'm turning up the heat. I'm a barbarian, him and indoors hand. My pen against yours, a swordsman versus a Mormon. Warrior, I don't fear no man. Get on beats, go green, next hand. Method man and red man. Smoking like I'm Jamaican, Rastafarian. Rap devil, rap God on my shoulders arguing. Like I'm constipated. I got the hardest shit. These rappers got y'all nodding off like Carolina pin. Headshots, mumble rappers, I'm targeting. I'm Major 47 with a sniper rifle in hand. Taking shots like 50 when he diss jock. Catch him slipping on a mission. Who the bitch now? Think you backing on the shit that you rap about, thinking that you Rambo till your ammo run out.
I'm big, you can tell by the look of my face. Eyes dilated, I've been blazing over 5 days. I stay stranded on my own in this rapping game with Tom Hanks. I will blow the whole cast away. I ball, so you know I will, son. Build on my dough in the moment they'll come to get me. At 150 that they will run to get jiggy with it, cause this kid is just wonderful. And you know we feeling good off a blunt of that sticky. My middle finger up to those who ain't coming up with me. I will rumble with any competitor, but I've beheaded them. It's evident that this is evidence of who was better than the rest. I said it, don't get it confused. Not shit to do, but go ape shit when you live in the zoo. I'll spit and spew till I get through to you. I'm finna do what I gotta do until I reach the pinnacle. Dude, this isn't new. I've been sick, been dope, been fluent, been here in front of you, so you know what I've been doing. Getting to it. You see, they thought they were hanging with us until they saw what we were capable of. Tribe.
That's a little something, man. Gotta keep them on their toes, Dan. If I don't make them work, no one will.
Yeah, no. It's a fun experience.
Yeah, I was about to go to a track with the spitters. I was like, oh wait.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, we tend to, whenever there's music
Hell
playing that doesn't have any vocals going on to it, we tend to put some on it.
Yeah.
No, we've had some fun car trips. Jay, he's a little shy in the freestyle department, but he's busted out some bars here and there every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Night, this motherfucker. Sometimes I be thinking he be wanting to battle rap me. You know what I'm saying? He be talking all that mad shit. You know what I'm saying? No, man, we do have friendly competition like that too.
Yeah, do you guys like challenge each other like that? You just like all of a sudden you're just like bored in the house one day and you just start spitting rhymes at each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Especially when we're tripping.
Yeah, it ain't much to do on car rides, man. We ain't playing,
Right.
Yeah.
Too. You know what I'm saying?
We have a couple of go-to producers that are not us. You know what I'm saying? Not in-house, like
Tragic.
or no, I'm saying like Noise System.
Oh yeah, the
Bearded Skull,
yeah.
Psycho Beats.
Yeah.
Just stuff that every time you play one, it's about to be easy to rap.
Yeah, easy to rap to.
Yeah, and we'll just riff. Because a lot of times, because making a song is such a strange thing. Because sometimes it could start with, Jay will be like, hey, I got an idea. I need you to make a beat that sounds like this. And be like, all right. And then, once he, or it'll just start with, we'll have a huge selection of beats to go through, and somebody just makes a random ass hit on a hook. Yeah, and it's like it's such
it's
a
organic. Just how you said your show be like nothing scripted.
Nothing.
Just go off the cuff. Like that's how our music be. It's the most spontaneous thing ever. Obviously because we grown men. Cannabis and psychedelics do play a part, but like for the most part, we just creatives ourselves. Like we all have an opinion, so we try to put that into it. You know what I mean? We don't do nothing without a vote thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everything we do is voted for.
Jay might out vote Dirty, and then I'll be. You know what I mean?
No, for literally 95% of everything that we do, we fully agree on.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll just be maybe, that's too short of a time to drive across the United States for.
Yeah.
Or I think we need to take this intro out and add something there because that thing's whatever.
Small things.
Yeah.
Small, stupid bullshit. But anything that has to do with actual business or
we agree on it. He's right.
Yeah, because for instance, Grown Men is the first in a sequence of things that the fans are going to get this year. And if you just focus on threes, you'll start seeing a lot of things. The power of three. We're putting a lot of threes out there this year. And the things that are in process right now were planned so far ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? So they're ready. They're ready. You know what I'm saying? Like we tend to, when we're making an album, like a real album, we plan that shit way before it gets done.
Yeah. Make sure all our ducks are in a line.
We're meticulous.
Yep.
We're very meticulous.
So you pretty much you plan out every single step. Like everything's done.
Long before it happened.
The merch, sometimes the merch gets crazy because people want one logo and we trying to move on.
Yeah.
Like we trying to go. But if they want it, we will give it to the people.
Yeah.
But we got these logos.
We got so much stuff. I'm the only person not wearing merch.
And we happen to be wearing the same shirt.
That's actually crazy.
Hey, it's symmetry.
There's designs.
Yeah, no, we want to try to expand so much because everybody has shirts and hoodies and stuff like that.
Yep.
We're trying to have bongs and jars to store your stuff. We're trying to come up with some stuff that we got
out of the box. For sure.
I'm actually talking to a company about because I was looking at the same thing, like getting my logo on like grinders and like rolling trays and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, let us know after the show later on, man.
We gotta chop it up about that. Yeah, we're interested in shit like that too.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll put you in I'll drop you guys a link and put you in with my plug. But yeah,
For
it's
sure.
because I was thinking like everyone has T-shirts, everyone has hoodies, everyone does this. You know, I did it. I
Yeah.
did. I had T-shirts and hoodies out there. People have bought them, but most people that I'm around because my day job, I'm a cultivation technician, so I grow cannabis for a living. So that's my
Hell
day
yeah.
job.
Fuck.
Dan!
What's up,
My man!
Hey, Dad the man. What's up, my brother?
I know I like this
He,
guy.
he my
I like
brother
this-
from another brother.
I like this guy.
So yeah, with that being my day job, like most of my fans out there are also cannabis connoisseurs too. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's
Hey,
move
yeah,
this like
man,
little
here,
rolling
man.
shit like that.
Hey,
Damn!
I
that's
swear
fire.
to high I'm not God.
I was actually gonna explain. I was gonna explain why it meant so much to me, and I think I still should. Like me personally, my oldest son had seizures for the longest, and cannabis changed that. Like that was enough for me. Like to me, it's more than just smoking. It's more than it'll always be more than that. And these brothers feel the same.
I have
These brothers feel the same. That's why the tribe is who we are, bro. Like
yeah, I have
we are
severe
stoners who can rap.
I have severe carpal tunnel and rheumatoid arthritis, herniated discs, and I don't take any pharmaceutical medication. I strictly cannabis,
You hear that, people?
and it helps. It helps
is
a lot,
real.
and it does a lot less damage to my other organs.
It is real. Please decriminalize and legalize in your states.
Yeah, it's an amazing
Please.
herb. Thank God for it.
Help yourselves. Just do it. They're gonna do it anyway.
No, man.
Eventually, yeah, they need to.
They should. I mean, to be honest with you, it's way less dangerous than anything that's available. For
You know how
any
many
reason.
roads they're fixing in Michigan because we started selling cannabis?
Oh, I bet. I bet. Finally.
They're about to raise the tax man.
Hell yeah, but then people are still gonna go buy it.
Yep, sure are. Hey, I'm
It's
still gonna
supply
buy
and
it.
demand.
Yeah, of course.
What are we doing out? What are we talking about out here? It's supply and demand. You either going to get in the car and going to real compassion clubs, or you about to pay the tax.
Mm-hmm.
And even them, they gonna get smart and know the motherfuckers went up on the price, so they gonna go up a little on the price.
But you see, the one thing about the cannabis community is they always still try to make sure it's like good for the.
You
If
know,
they're
we
good
got
people.
710 bash coming up.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be so fun. And by the way, anybody in Michigan, you should go look up 710 Bash and get your fucking passes now
Tap
because
in.
This July.
it's
Tap
so
in.
fun.
I believe
Like-
it's the 12th through the 14th.
One of the biggest cannabis events out
Yeah.
there, man.
Yeah, there's gonna be I don't know. There's usually 12 vendors or
At least.
15
Yes,
vendors.
tons of things going on.
Yeah, the open
Live
dab
music,
bars,
food.
food, live music, great camping area, and other things.
Vibes.
Other
Vibes,
things.
Other things.
Other things.
Yes, great vibes.
Yeah, it's so
Oh,
fun.
it's so fun.
Yeah, I've never had a bad time there.
Nobody ever gets to no fights.
And I'm not
It's
just
always-
saying that,
it's
I really
always
mean
a
that.
good time, always.
Yeah, I told that we've been.
Everybody
Yeah.
gets along. Some people have had flat tires. Everybody's helped change them. Like shit's been real. It's been great.
Yep.
You know?
Not as no drama every
This
time.
is what our
It's
4th year together. I think it's my 5th.
This will be our third.
third.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is that'll
This
be
is the
my 4th.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I didn't go to the first one.
Y'all didn't go to the
Yeah.
first one. I bought Jay to like the second one,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then we've
We've
been
been
doing them
doing
steady
that.
after that.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's and every time they
Jay
take
said
care
the
of us.
first spot it was at was crazy. That's when it was really jumping. He did it low key because it just got out of control. People, that's what I'm saying. People
But it's
start
still going
stealing.
good.
It's still going
This
good.
year's gonna be dope.
Great.
And we got
Crazy
ourselves.
lineup, bro.
And we got ourselves,
Zach
Tony
Bone.
Zoo, Zach Bone, Dylan DeVille, what's her name?
Cali Savannah.
Callie Savannah. And some of the vendors
Cole
there.
McNeely,
Last year I had medicated bacon for my first time. Oh my
Nice.
God. Oh my God.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Jesus Lord H. Cthulhu.
Didn't we have medicated catfish nuggets?
Oh my God. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Teasing me, Daddy. I want some I want some catfish right now.
Now you said this is called the. You said this is called the 710 bash.
710
bash, man.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
dope. It's so
Tap
fun.
in with Wonderland Nation, Mr. Wonder, man. He puts
Yeah,
on
shit,
your
maybe
man
we
every
can do a
day.
live podcast from that bitch.
Oh yeah.
Let's
There
get
we
it.
go.
Oh yeah, Dan could pull up, huh?
Yeah, let's get it.
We could do
Hey, that
something like
shit is
that.
dope.
It could happen.
Hey, you gonna have to put a disclaimer. There's about to be lots of clouds around here. Good luck
No,
seeing the smoke screen.
Now, when and where does this take place?
White Cloud, Michigan. It's
White
even
Cloud,
called a dope place.
Hell yeah, it's even in White
It's
Cloud.
called White Cloud, Michigan. You can't forget that. What cloud is this?
Right. Okay. So yeah, dope. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah,
it's dope. It's good time.
And it's not like some like industrial event. This is like some personal fun
Yeah,
time.
low key.
Yeah.
Yeah. We not trying to make $1 billion off nobody. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to
Dude,
make sure
to be
everybody
honest
have
with you,
fun, bro.
To be honest with you, I can't remember who came with us the one year. They said they brought $100 and it felt like they spent $1,000.
Yep.
I was like, bang. I mean, because even I had got gifted that one little sack of fungi.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah,
That's a fun guy.
that was the fun guy, wasn't he? Yeah, I heard he had
Yeah, all
a
right.
massive thing.
Yeah, let's get into a music video though, real quick. Let's get into a video real quick.
Do it. Hell yeah. My man, we just-
We're gonna drop this one. It's the circulation off your new album.
Hell yeah.
Grown man.
And the-
Hell yeah.
Yep. And the reason I wanted to play this one is because it's just like what the title says. Like the way you guys flow in this one, it's just pretty much like you guys are standing around, passing a joint back and forth, but the joint is the flow. So it's like the way you guys did, like
That's
put it laid
fine,
out
man.
was amazing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Dan the man, bro.
Oh yeah. Let's get it.
So yeah, let's get into this real quick. So everyone, turn your volumes up and enjoy this track, Circulation by Third Eye Trybe.
Come on, sparking it up. Keep it a roto. I keep a fully loaded megatoke within arm's reach. You ever need to reach a higher level, it's on me. I got the kind of weed without the seed, so good you a weep. Take a seat when we smoking, one puff will put you to sleep. Night, night, little homie, you ain't smoking with amateurs. You gon' catch a little buzz once I open the canister. I got an eye for this shit, I am known as the analyst. Big, sticky, potent bud when I'm rolling the cannabis.
Call up the ambulance, another rookie is panicking. Couldn't smoke with the tribe, now he's as still as a mannequin. That is truly embarrassing. You tapped out on the blunt. I infused it with wax, fired another one up. Now it's in rotation with clam bacon to ride. Two things they never question, can we rap or we high? That's a resounding yes, nobody looking surprised. They can smell the good weed soon as we stepping outside.
I got 1, 2, 3 blunts, roll a couple more up. Smoking on the top grade shit you can't afford, son. Time to re-up, I hit the dispo and score some. 21 gun salute with 54 blunts. Straight chronic on that bomb ass lime. The green crack straight sativa when I'm on that ride. You missing out cause you ain't throwing mine last time. So you be lucky if you even get the contact eye.
I'm flying high, high five the skyline. Now lying, I'm sky high, but times 9. Not surprised I got cotton mouth and dry eyes. This my life and my fine. On cloud 9, I'm feeling good in my zone. Them popcorn buds ain't cutting it, it tastes like dried oak. Wear them trichomes, should look like I'm sprayed with white foam. Tank full of dank and I'm using it just to fly home.
My eyes low, this hydro or homegrown. All I know is it's gas, you know petrol. Your tank low, I got that let's go. Top shelf primo, fill a raw cone so we all gone. My bud sticking with trichomes to hit domes. Quick like a Tyson punch at 20 years old. After a dab rip, I take a few edibles. Night, night, wake up and repeat the cycle.
You might fold if you ever try to smoke like us. You just mad, you ain't tribe and your whole life sucks. So baby, don't mind us, we about to go light up. You know Nate brought the bud and J, roll nice blunts. I got a dab rig smoking, whole room choking. They thought they could keep up with us, we too potent. You took a full hit, you stuck in the coma. You notice me when I'm coming, I got that pungent aroma.
We be smoking doobies until we're stupid and loony. You a newbie, you be drooling, courtesy of yours truly. I knew the bag was short, don't know why you thought you could fool me. I've been doing this for too long, Mary's my bride to be. It's my duty to stay spreading these vibes out far and wide. It's easy with my head in the sky. No lie, smoke the best, you think yours is better than mine. You gon' need to match with Snoop just to get up this high.
Cherry pie crossed with the sunshine, number 5. The taste is divine, cannabis elevating my mind. I got the one of a kind, can't even open my eyes. More joints than Wiz Khalifa and Seth Rogen combined. Too many strains to name, you not smoking with lames. Get a rotation with the tribe, end up floating away. The weed we got so loud, can't hear a thing that you say. But anyway, we gon' let the weed circulate.
Dirty may smoke more than your average. Whole room stink when I open up the package. Deal on the top tier, so I took advantage. Smoking on that Motor City Savage. Blunts, joint stab rigs. We gon' hit the lab and get some practice. Getting any higher than this, they can't imagine. Blowing out smoke clouds, they call me the dragon. You take one hit, you on the carpet like Aladdin.
Carter like Aladdin. Hey.
Nice. On a carpet like Aladdin. I like that.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, that's that shit. Like, well, I was saying, like, sometimes when we just get the riffing together, we'll try to impress each other. That's where those kind of bars come from. Is like, I know Knight's gonna like this. I know Jay's gonna like this. Jay does the same thing. Knight does the same shit.
Yeah.
You know,
He said, "I know the
we
bag.
wanna
I
make
knew
sure-
the bag was short. Don't know why you tried. You can fool me."
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I want that bitch from a block away.
Right, like, bro.
You
I
playing
already
that?
knew
Hey, I
it was
asked for
short,
an ace.
bro.
That's 2.8. How do you know? How do you know?
I already knew.
That motherfucker like the Terminator. Beep, 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 beep. 28 grams. Or 28, 2.8 grams. 2.8 grams. Fraud. Alert. Alert.
No, like how long does it take for like you guys to put an album together? For this album, for instance.
Oh,
This one was fast.
yeah.
This one was fast because we tried a new formula. We
Yeah.
started in like January.
All right, so
Yeah.
this is, I don't think we've ever said this out loud. But
Probably takes about like 3-4 months.
yeah, I don't think this part was ever said out loud before anywhere else. But what we did this year is we planned 3 things.
That's the formula, bro. Don't
Yeah.
get a formula away.
Okay, I ain't gonna do
That's
that.
the Krusty Krab formula.
All right. But no, the only reason it went really fast is because of this new formula we tried, and it's.
Maybe it was less than that. Maybe it was 2, 3.
No, because we've been doing
Yeah.
all.
It was
Yeah,
like
I
2
can't say
months.
much of you.
We was done already. We was basically done already. The
Yeah.
songs
Put it like
was already
this.
structured.
Put it like
We
this.
was just waiting on verses.
Put it like this.
We just working on multiple things at the same time.
Sort of, yeah, but it planned. We're
There's
working on
structure now.
we're working on multiple projects.
So that way there's no rush, no deadline. Everybody gets done. Besides this had to be done by 420, and it was done well before 420.
Yeah, we had plenty of
Well
time.
before.
Yeah, and we have something that we planned for the end of the year, and in order to get to that, we had to see if this formula would work to speed up this process for these things, and it's working. So like that's another thing about being a group. It's really hard to do. Like you'll see people just instantly break up. They don't last long. But when we do things like it's like math. You know what I'm saying? Like no, I'm for real. Like it's
like breaking down an equation.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but you can't do that if you ain't got 3 scientists. You know what I'm saying? Like
or 3 mathematicians.
Yeah, mathematicians. Like the thing that we do. Like like it's synchronicity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we doing it the same way at the same time.
Yeah, we all thinking that same shit.
At first, I was like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm hot.
But I see where you at.
Yeah, you know I eat crayons. My favorite number is L. My favorite letter is 9.
He's silly
Yeah.
as hell.
Now, who was your guys' like inspiration? Like when you guys put in like, we'll put CD because I'm old. Like when you guys like who you put in the CD changing?
Ooh, for me, damn, I'm gonna say Outkast.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Eminem, and I'm gonna say Jadakiss.
Jadakiss. Okay, nice.
Is this strictly hip hop?
It can be anybody, anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
we inspirations.
Then there's gonna be Mudvayne, Big L, and Tech 9.
I'll have to agree with Tech 9. I'll probably say maybe, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Eminem, I think he definitely was an inspiration. I like Ludacris for sure. It's
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
inspired
Fuck
me a
yeah,
lot.
dude.
I feel like all of us would agree Bob Marley would have to be on the list.
Oh yeah.
Bob Marley
Yeah.
for sure. Definitely.
I'm saying.
I mean, between the three of us, we listen to like 7 or 8 different types of genres of music.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right. How about this one? If you're stuck on a fucking island, you can play one album.
Michael Jackson.
G Unit, Beg for Mercy.
All 6s and 7s, Tech 9.
See,
Hell yeah.
there you go. If that didn't sum it up right there.
Right? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, dude.
straight hits.
I mean, but when you said Ludacris, that shit took me back to Chicken and Beer, man. That was.
Nah, I fuck with Luda. Yeah. But see, we would always agree with our answers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. You could have said pretty much, like, when you said Jadakiss, I was like, damn, I didn't even consider
Only because Jadakiss is the most consistent rapper I've ever seen in my life.
I love Jada.
Yeah, for sure.
Jada don't never drop a verse that you know ain't Jada.
Yeah.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like he come in, he do, he out.
Mm-hmm.
And he always delivered. Like
See, that's
my
why
whole life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I watch every time I see Jadakiss, the bars was hard. He killed his verse. He was out of there if it was a feature.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a whole song, he murdered it. That Y song, that's still on rotation in my shit. Like that's in the car right now. That Kiss the Death album. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
why Big L has always been one of
I
my
got
top
Big
hip
L on
hop.
shit.
Just because when he finesses a bar, you can almost hear it coming.
Hey,
like,
Dad, I only got a CD player in my car. Man. Still,
I always tell a story on here about when I bought a new car and there wasn't a CD player in it. And I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? What the hell?
man.
It's done.
I just bought a new Jeep. And
yeah, he bought a Jeep. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the
You know,
Bible is
it's-
on Spotify now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Same. Yeah, no, I can't live without my Spotify. I pay for that premium every month just because I got so many playlists. I got a playlist for the shower. I got a playlist for the subwoofers. I got a playlist to get me hyped up for the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't live without those lists. Shout out to Spotify. Please give us money.
Please give us money.
Please.
Yeah. More
Yeah,
money,
yes,
please.
Pay us more. Give us a little bit more of our money. That'd be really cool. You know, instead of that plate 0.003 cents, can we get like 3 cents? That ain't that bad, right? A cent? Can we get one penny? One
Can I have some more, please, sir?
Bless Dobby.
Now when you guys like named off your like inspirations and your favorite people to listen to, like I couldn't help but notice that most of them were like in the 90s. I was like, are you guys fans of hip hop nowadays? I mean, obviously there's Eminem still; he's still putting out music.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other people from the 90s are still putting out music. But
Oh.
what about like 6ix9ine and
No.
Chief Keef and all these people? Are you like big fans of these guys? Or no?
I feel like everybody
Chief
got
Keef
their
is
lane.
Chief
But
Keef is
yeah,
kinda-
6ix9ine, nah.
No. Or here's
That
what-
was just a lot of hype for no reason, man. That's an industry plan. I feel like always.
Yeah,
'Cause
Kendrick,
now-
J. Cole, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
K-Dot, Cole, Joyner.
Yeah, Joyner. for sure.
I like Millie's. I can't really think of no. Oh, I like
Yeah,
Benny the
we're not
Butcher.
really too big on any of that mumble rap, whiny.
Yeah.
The whole thing is
Almost.
like the Third Eye Trybe is if we working on us, we working on us. We ain't trying to listen to nobody else.
Oh no, I have
In that moment, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you know, outside of that, we listen to everything.
I ever feel guilty pleasures. Like I used to hate Future, but now I don't.
Oh, I like Future.
I used to hate Future, but now I don't. I don't hate him. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't like every verse.
Yeah, all of it's just not for me. But there's a couple of songs that I remember hearing them all the time. I'm like, nope, get that shit off my radio. And now it's like, you know, I ain't heard that in a while. Let that play.
I like the baby. A lot of people don't like.
I actually
the baby.
do like the baby. He's
I
alright.
like
I heard
the
him.
baby.
But see, me, to be honest with you, when it comes to like new age, like in everybody's face, I can't name 5 of them. But when it comes to people that most haven't heard of, like Nems or Ill Conscious or Diabolic or something, I listen to a lot of like either New York or Midwest or not really. Some of them, I guess, yeah. Because Ill Conscious is underground, but Nems is not. Everybody knows about Bing Bong Fuck Your Life.
I like Dax.
Dax, Dax is like, all right. So I don't like Tom McDonald just because I'm not saying he can't write some bars here and there. My thing about Tom McDonald was he's all clickbait. He doesn't know how to write an actual song. Dax at first I thought was like that, and then I started hearing some stuff from him that I liked.
Live, bro.
No, I heard like 3 songs, and I was like, okay, you got me sold. I like Dax now. Yeah, sometimes I have to be convinced. Jay's convinced me of too many things.
Yeah. Jay's probably the most.
Yeah, like rap nowadays is kind of like this. Like I'm more of a fan of like the independent scene, like people that no one really knows. That I like. When someone listens to my playlist, I want them to go, I like this person. Who is this? And I'm just like, yeah, this person. You know, I like putting them on for like new people like that.
Right.
Yeah, that esoteric stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, like that Ill Conscious guy I mentioned. He's from Baltimore, but he's like the reincarnation of Big L. He sounds like him. Sounds like he could be like his kid and trained in the art of Big L.
In the art of,
you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people compare me to Big Pun, but that was just because I listen to it every single day.
Your syllable word.
There was 3 years of my life where I had this little piece of shit MP3 player, and song 1 on it is "You Ain't a Killer" by Big Pun. I listen to it every day, 5-10 times a day. It never got old.
I agree though. Rap nowadays is kind of watered down.
It has its moment. Yeah, a lot of people aren't really original. They're not trying to think outside of the box. They're trying to follow fads.
Yeah, that's why we don't listen to nothing when we make our music.
Yeah,
we just go in.
Yeah, because them external influences might,
influence something.
It might sway us one way or another in the song.
Right.
And Tribe don't want to be like that.
Right.
Yeah, when we go into writing mode, we particularly just listen to the collection of beats. So one thing that we do is when we were planning an album or any kind of project, they're like, dirty. We need an ungodly amount to pick from. And I will make 30 beats for that project, and we may pick 15.
Yeah.
If that.
And then we listen to those that's what we listen to when we hanging out. You know what I'm saying? When we driving anywhere or something like that, it's the beats in the background or we're riffing.
Yep.
Right. Yep. I hear a lot of comedians that do the same thing. Like when they need to like do like a set, or if they're like doing taping a special or something, that they won't listen to other comedians because some of their jokes might rub off onto them when they're getting their ideas about their joke, and that's where the whole joke stealing thing comes into play.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of comedians like that are like, no, I won't listen to any other comedians. Like if they're up there on open mic night, then I'll listen to them. But I'm not gonna go watch a special and then write my special because something.
Yeah, that could tend to do exactly the opposite effect. Instead of inspire you, it'll like make you. Because there's been times where I've written bars, and then like, I don't know, a year after making the song, I'll hear
another bar.
Yeah, I'll do something similar to that, and I'll be like, "Oh fuck, I didn't think about that. I've already, Yeah. And that same thing could happen when you listen to other artists. You may like listen to an album and unintentionally pick up something and be like, later on you'll use it and be like, "Oh, it's not biting," but you could be like, "Oh fuck, that's where I came up with the idea to come up with that bar."
I mean, you don't want that.
Yeah, it feels
what
scummy.
we trying to do. Yeah. Right.
Even though it is mostly original, it feels scummy when you're like, "Oh, dude, you know why I wrote that bar? Because I heard this bar."
Even when I did Budtender, like I completely switched it. You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing is the melody that's bartender. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same melody.
Yeah, it's in the same
none
key.
Of the it's in the same.
It's in the same key. The melody isn't even close to the same.
The lyrics and shit is obviously different. I'm just paying homage to somebody like.
If T-Pain heard it, he would love it. He'd share that shit.
I do. I have.
No, T-Pain would.
Oh yeah.
I think if T-Pain heard it,
that'd be crazy. Yeah.
Wouldn't it? That'd be sick as fuck, dude.
We'll see.
Hey, manifestation.
Now,
that's what.
Have you ever tried like sending your music into like a music supervisor or to like an artist?
Not really, nah.
We do got some directory like websites that we.
Oh yeah,
into. But more for college radio than anything. But I mean, we're getting
we're trying to look into getting on there's a specific platform for prisoners and stuff. Like you have to
to get in the prison system. Yeah, we trying to do that.
Yeah, we're trying to do that too. So so that way we're just available for absolutely everything.
Everything, bro. Yep.
Because maybe somebody sitting behind bars would like to know what's going on in the cannabis culture now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know, I don't know, because not everybody in there is probably there for the reasons that people,
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
I don't know. Everybody deserves some music.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone deserves music. It's therapeutic in a way.
Yeah, for sure.
I would go crazy if I didn't have music.
Exactly. Yep. Same here. Like I listen to music throughout my entire day. At work, it was all music. At home, music.
Hell yeah.
Yep. But yeah, so what do you guys got planned for the future? Anything like going on? Like got anything to like promote or anything like that? Get some shows coming up? Or?
No.
We got some videos coming out soon.
Yep. We got a couple videos.
And I mean, we're always working on new music, so always expect that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always working on that.
We have nothing to announce officially, but we be expecting content.
Yeah, stuff is
everything.
coming. Really, we're just talking grown men right now because that just dropped.
Yeah, we're trying to get people to. I mean, in my opinion, and this is just my own opinion, some of the hardest weed songs I've ever heard.
It's still April, so
like
420 still in effect.
Yeah, hard, like aggressively good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think people are.
Hey, and we dropped when Kush and Orange Juice 2 dropped. Wiz Khalifa, shout out Wiz.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was kind of hard to like get in rotation in the same circles, but we did, better than we thought on like all the platforms. And this just to start, like Jay said, it's still April. But yeah, we on the campaign for grown men, so expect grown men videos.
Yep.
Coming soon. Not that we're not working on other videos.
Yeah, maybe
grown men is like
too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe some classic, you know what I'm saying? Some in the vault videos might drop soon. It just depends on the fans, man. We leave everything up to the people.
I could give you guys this. On my birthday, May 17th, one of my more popular performance only. So the people that know about this song only know if they've seen our set. And a lot of people have asked for a video for it. So Chop Shop will be dropping May 17th.
Shop.
Yeah. And shout out to
That's
Kim
just
Bro.
Dirty B. Kim Bro did that. Kim Bro videos did visuals.
Shout out to Kim Bro. That shit was. He's always super professional. All of his videos are clean as fuck. He's a good negotiable dude. I fuck with that guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What do you say? Fuck with him the long way?
Fuck with him the long way. That's a fact.
What's up? Yeah. I just want to thank you guys for coming out of the show, taking some time out of your day to chop it up with me.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having us.
Having us, bro.
Yeah, no problem. Like whenever you guys want to, if you ever want to come back, just let me know, and I'll try and make time for you. For sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. No doubt. We willing to come back. Our schedule's like usually open like for that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? We'll make time. As long as we're in town, you know what I mean? If we're out of town, we'll just reschedule.
Yeah, we'll
definitely
tap
in for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 7-10 batch as well. Make sure y'all come, man. July 10th or 11th through the 13th this year.
Yeah.
And even if you don't smoke or partake, it's still such a fun vibe. There's going to be really good food there. Yeah, big open space, and it's going to be fun times. And we're going to be in, up until the performances start, we're about to be playing some of the loudest, most obnoxious, awesome music. So
yeah, come turn up with us, man. But we appreciate you, man.
Third Eye Trybe and his baby. And shout out to Dan the Man, bro.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys. We are gonna leave you guys today with the music video with the Stray called "Remember That." Anything you guys want to say anything about this? Nope.
No, go check it out on YouTube.
Yeah, please subscribe to this channel and to ours.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, guys. So yeah,
I guess if you're tribesman, subscribe.
Subscribe. That's right. Hit like, subscribe, all that good shit. And again, appreciate you guys. And we're gonna leave you guys with remember that with Third Eye Trybe, and Astray.
Peace.
See you guys later. Later.
Arnie, you ought to have better sense than to hire a couple of outside yaps, especially bad shots.
Come on, what is it? Let's have it.
You're through. You hire these mugs, they miss, now you're through. If you ain't out of town by tomorrow morning, you won't never leave it except in a fine box. I'm taking over this territory.
Better chill, but for real, I will snap and kill some real dumb rappers that feel that they ill, son. I'm building, I won't stop moving up higher. This my empire, call the shots like an umpire. This gunfire like I popped the trunk. We're skating on them, dropping tracks like they hockey pucks. We cocky, can't ever top me or copy us. I'm a monster, robot like Dr. Octopus. That's why your girl dancing, always vibing with a homie. And when I dig it down, she getting slimed like Nickelodeon. Can't get a hold of him, don't ever try, there is no slowing in. You rappers mixing Sprite with codeine, monsters with petroleum. Your boy don't get tired, no matter whatever zone he in. These rappers trash to take him out like the custodian. I'm going in, don't have any concern for the rest. You can consider it suicide if I murdered the best.
Remember that. Don't fuck with me. Fuck with me and get your cat spit. But come out, God bless it. I ain't gonna tell you motherfuckers again, man. Remember that. Don't fuck with me. Fuck with me and get your cat spit.
You don't want smoke, you picked the wrong flow. I got the dawn flow. You tryna use taekwondo against Tongpo. Bad mistake. You picked the battle with a rattlesnake. I'm going ham, throwing hands, and I ain't playing patty cake. My size might have made your girl's thighs tighter, make her eyes lighter when she fantasized about this prize fighter. I'm a pugilist. Look how huge my fist. Short fuse, I'm pissed. About to lose my shit. Hit you with my sonic arm. It's like an atomic bomb. Give you spaghetti legs and sprinkle you with Parmesan. You feeling lightheaded? No question if you might get it. Bring in the fight medic, the whole night's deaded. Your boy straight never toy play ever. Trying to have a record I can destroy like Floyd Mayweather's, but with my bare hands. Give me a fair chance. Grab the microphone, scaredy pants, and let's square dance.
Remember that. Don't fuck with me. Fuck with me and get your cat spit. But come out, God bless it. I ain't gonna tell you motherfuckers again, man. Remember that. Don't fuck with me. Fuck with me and get your cat spit.
Raps up like a top shot, hasta mañana. Que pasa, ain't saying nada. You got a problem, hermano, better speak on it. Either there to keep your peace on me before I send shots. Causing a ride like a Trump rally. Grown men, too feminine, y'all on that P-Valley. Rappers out here, zombies off drugs, right up me alley. Daryl Dixon, I ain't missing when the arrows flying. Always pack a punch, my gun, Mustang and salad. Game balls, got a war with a chainsaw. Leave your brain jaws, shoulder blades on the dang floor. They want more than the tribe delivers. Mind your business before these hands have your ass define your physics. Don't get flipped on your axis for acting like a bitch, Carol Baskins. Or Cameron reacting to us smoking weed while we rapping. Leave them flabbergasted, lights, camera, action, no question, we the main attraction.
Remember that. Don't fuck with me. Fuck with me and get your cat spit. But come out, God bless it. I ain't gonna tell you motherfuckers again, man. Remember that. Don't fuck with me. Fuck with me and get your cat spit.
Welcome to the powerhouse. To us you sound pathetic. Keep around some medics when we hit the scene. Cowards flooded. I don't get it. We can take you by the seconds, sell a dead weight. We ain't here to lift you, this ain't calisthenics. Watch how our syllables move. We can kill him in 2 milliseconds and still think confused. We ill in the booth, strapped up, getting militant too. Gun bars, hand cocked like my signature move. Lit up the fuse, pockets fat, couldn't fit in the tomb. Sicker than dudes that be getting triple the views. Diligent few, the hottest rap crew in the past century. You and your rap friends ain't 2.5 men to me. Nuclear rap tendencies, who can adapt? Brutal, we move and attack. You couldn't move with this mass density. Get prepared, we talking comparison. You ain't different, barely dysentery raps. Fuck the whole world, a missionary.
Remember that.